Hello everyone and welcome back to the Rebrandly Link Up, the series where we bring you actionable online marketing insights from the experts. This week we're going to be talking to Fernando Angulo of SEMRush, the head of international partnerships, and he's going to be talking to us about featured snippet optimization when it comes to Google searches. So, without further ado, let's kick things off. So, Fernando, thanks a million for joining us today. And before we begin, could you tell us a little bit about SEMRush and what it is that you guys do?
Sure. In a few words, we are data providers. We are developing different type of tools for exactly four processes. SEO is the most classical one that all the people that are into the digital world, they know what is SEO and they know what is SEMRush. But we are right now focusing more on other processes. Content marketing, social media, and paid advertising. Everything powered by competitive intelligence.
Cool. So today's topic is featured snippet optimization, which you know a lot about yourself.
Yes.
Would you mind telling us what exactly a snippet is in relation to Google search, and why would we want to optimize for it in the first place?
Well, actually, it's a great idea to be in the search results as in the first position, the second position, as a paid advertiser. But the last couple of years, Google has implemented different algorithms, different options for companies. One of them is the featured snippets. So there are little boxes that appear after every single search when you are searching for a specific type of queries. For example, questions. You say, what is the weather? You're going to have a weather snippet over there. You say, how much costs the new iPhone? There's going to be a snippet for that. So that's the position 0, and companies need to be there. It's not anymore important to be in the first position, second position, third position. You need to be in the position 0. That's why you need to be with the featured snippets.
Of course, because the snippets, they mightn't be the 1, 2, 3, or 4. They could be somewhere else in the search, but they could go up to the top. Just
yes,
it's
can
more
be
relevant.
It's more relevant because Google, they don't want you to leave their search results. They want you to be on their page most of the time.
Sure.
So they're going to be giving you different snippets. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 with images, with videos, and also with some paragraphs or with a lot of information over there.
Okay, cool. So when you're putting content together and you're focusing on the most optimal keywords for your piece, how can you optimize the keywords to earn snippets specifically? So is there any do's or don'ts when it comes to choosing keywords and you're aiming to get a snippet?
Well, actually, it's most related to the search query overall. The keyword needs to be, for example, we made a research recently, and we found out that 66% from all the keywords that are matching for snippets are questions. So questions how, why, where, etc. Others are comparison words, like for example versus, compare these two, and others are prepositions. So all these keywords that contain these 3 factors are must be able to have a snippet.
Okay.
Just for an instance, there are different snippets that can be matched with your keyword if you have already keywords in the first 5 positions. If your keyword is not in the top 5 positions right now, you are not able to be with the snippet. So if you already have those keywords in ranking in the top 5 positions, you are most eligible to be with a snippet.
Okay, cool. So kind of tying into what you were saying there, for the piece of content itself, how much does it play into earning a featured snippet ranking, what the type of content is? So does it matter if it's let's say like a long or a short, or like the size of paragraphs, or whether it's a list or bullet points? Like how much would the style of the content play into whether you get a featured snippet?
Well, it plays a lot.
Okay.
For example, if you want to have the paragraph snippet, you need to have at least 40 to 60 words. and the text needs to be very easy to understand. There's a formula, the Fleschkin-Kite formula, that it tells how difficult it is to read for a normal person, for a normal kid, a text, and how comprehensive is the text. So the level of the Fleschkin-Kite algorithm needs to be at least 70. That means it needs to be really easy to read. And just for instance, to understand how well needs to be the text format, you need to have bullet points, or you need to have, for example, some amount of some number of lists or tables. There are exact numbers for that. For example, if you have a bullet list, you need to have at least 4 or 5. So Google needs to truncate that list, so you can be putting over there, see more or read more at the end, and people are going to go to your website. So that's something really useful for your own strategy.
So it always needs to be, because obviously when you look them up, you can see them, they're bulleted or numbered anyway. If you have an article that just doesn't have any bullets or numbers at all, would there be no chance?
That's a bad thing.
Okay.
Yes, you need to have that. Why? Because if you're using, for example, a mobile device, when you're just looking pure text, it's like an ebook, it's like a real book.
Sure.
It's boring. It's really boring. But if you're looking for some bullet points, some paragraph, or some even what do we have here? Numbers, will be more interesting for a person to read in a mobile device.
Yeah, it's of course less time as well, because a lot of people don't have as much time these days.
So yes, that's exactly.
It's easier to get the information as quick as you can. So for the likes of ourselves here at Rebrandly, we'd like to focus on the brand. The brand is front and center. Can it help your chance of getting a featured snippet by including keywords on things like branded links, or just in various different places in your post?
Well, actually, you have the question, the question mark, or the question word to your link. That's something really beautiful, not only for the Google bot, but also for users. So it's something that you need to have. Just for instance, if you have a very difficult product to understand, you need to educate your users and put in the keyword into your link. That's gonna give you more access to other audiences, because your message is gonna be more clear.
Sure. Okay. Cool. So you've mentioned this previously while speaking on the topic, but could you give our audience watching a brief explanation of what a featured snippet hub is?
Yeah, sure. During our research, we found out that there are a lot of pages that they have massive featured snippet, like 300, 900. So those pages are called snippet hubs, because there are like having all the authority of the links of other internal pages, and they are pointing exactly to that page, and that page is responding, is answering all the needs of a user. For example, if you see, I don't know, Wikipedia page, they have a lot of feature snippets, like 300, 400 or more. But in a single company, if you have a page that it can answer most of the users' needs, you can build also that. So we found out that all those pages, they have at least 33 links, that they have more than 2 or 3 bullet points. They have lot of questions, and so that's the structure of those pages.
Thanks a million for that. So to finish up, if you could give viewers 3 actionable pieces of advice for earning featured snippets, what would they be?
First, you need to understand in a very deep way what's the need of your user, what are the problems, and how they are searching for solving that problem with your products or services. So that's going to be a question. You need to build a page that is answering those questions. And then the second one, to build lists, bullet points, answering. If you have one question, point 1, point 2, point 3, at least 6 or 7 points, so Google can truncate that result, and people will go from Google exactly to your page. And another thing, and it's very important and it's very interesting, are the images.
Okay.
Images are also snippets, so most of the companies are not using this opportunity, this feature opportunity. If you are using images, be sure that you have the keyword there as well.
Okay.
So you need to have the alt.
The alt text. Yeah. Okay,
the alt text. Yes.
Keyword, yes.
Most of the companies they are not using this because SEOs they know that alt text is not any more important, but for pictures, still is important.
Okay. So that's because I guess normally when people will be putting those together, it's just you think of the thumbnail or what will drag people in, but it's interesting to know that there's a proper SEO factor in there as well. Right, well, Fernando, thanks a million for joining us today. Do you have any closing thoughts for our audience? And is there anywhere people can find you online if they want to look up more?
Yes, you can find me on LinkedIn, Fernando Angulo, or Twitter, Fernando1 Angulo, or anywhere else in the internet world.
Brilliant. So thanks a million, Fernando, and take care.
Thank you very much.
So that about wraps us up. Thanks a million again to Fernando Angulo of SEMRush for joining us today. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. If you want to find out more, you can follow the branded link on screen or follow us on social. And until next time, take care.